Is it recording? Did it go out? Oh. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, this video is on the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And yeah, so you guys are just gonna hear my thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, you know, everything like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into the video. So yeah, stick around. Alright, so let's just jump into it. Some facts about this palette. First, I am going to say the packaging. Everybody knows the packaging is everything. These pictures are amazing. It's really giving me, you know, LA, California type feels. First off, when you open it, it has a mirror. Okay, first things first. It's 2018 and these palettes need to start having mirrors. Period, point blank. I don't understand why. These palettes need to start having mirrors. I'm tired of doing this, you know. So not only does it come with a full-sized mirror, it comes with 21 shades. It's a combination of shimmers and mattes, which I love. I usually am not the person, I'm not really big on palettes that just have shimmers or palettes that just have mattes. I have a few of them like that, but they're just not my favorite. Let's be real. This palette retails for $49, and I think $49 is okay for 21 shades. I believe that's okay. I have a few palettes that probably shouldn't have been as much as they were. So I think $50, roughly $50, you know, after tax and things like that. So about $50 for 21 shades, and it's Urban Decay, and Urban Decay always comes through. Yes, I'm being biased because I haven't tried this palette at all. Urban Decay usually always comes through, so $50, I wouldn't have a doubt. I know if you go into Ulta, you can definitely swatch and do things like that. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to start by priming my eyes. I have my NARS Matte Complete Concealer on my eyes. The next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Too Faced medium powder. I'm just going to put a little powder right under my eyes so we can catch all the fallout. Now, fallout does not bother me, y'all. It does not bother me. They're eyeshadows, and this is what's going to happen. They're powder, you know, things like that. So it's going to happen. But I do put a little bit of powder under my eyes just to make sure that we catch it. Alright, now that I've put powder in the places that I need to set and in the places where I need to catch fallout, I'm going to start by using my Morphe brush. This doesn't have a number, but it came in this little bag, came in this little bag. Okay, so just starting out, just looking, I have 1, 2, 3 transition shades, a few crease colors, and some shimmers. So it definitely gives you a good variety. Nobody can ever take that away from this palette. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to dip into Riff, which is right here. I'm going to take my brush, dip into Riff, tap off the excess. Okay, I'm getting a lot of kickback though. A lot of kickback. Glad we put that powder under our eyes. Just gonna take that as a transition shade. A lot of kickback on this palette, you guys. So if you're one of those people who don't like kickback, who don't like fallout, you know, maybe you can save your $50. Spend it on something else or somewhere else. But like I said, kickback doesn't matter to me because, I mean, it's just a powder, you know. Just to me, I think of eyeshadow as a colored powder. So you're going to have kickback, you're going to have fallout, you're going to have all these things. So I never get surprised. I'm sorry, it just is what it is for me. But I definitely do have fallout down here for the ones who don't like fallout. Okay. So that's pretty cute. That's really a decent transition shade. Yeah, that was a lot of fallout, but it's really a decent transition shade. Probably one of my favorite transition shades, if I'm not being... Yeah, for me, I'm really picky on my transition shades because it also depends on the look that I'm going for that day. I literally sat down one day and spent 2 hours on my eyeshadow because I would have colors in my head that I wanted to use, but then when I put them on my face, they just came out completely different. So I'm really picky when it comes to my colors, but this right here is really nice. I'm going to go into Baja. I'm gonna say that's Baja and not Baja, but I'm gonna take Baja on my Morphe M433 brush. Just gonna tap into that, and this is going to be my crease color. Now Baja did give me some kickback, but not as much as Riff. Okay, this color reminds me of the sunset from The Lion King, actually. Okay, it's not really doing much yet. Go back into the palette. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can see the fallout. So yeah, if you're a person that does not like fallout, sis, this ain't the palette for you. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into Riff. Just because I kind of lost the transition shade. So I'm just gonna go back into that. Just add that in there. Just blend everything out. And if you need to go back and forth between shades just to blend everything out, that is perfectly fine. I'm really eyeballing these two colors right here, Stranded and Accelerate. I'm really eyeballing those two colors to cut the crease. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm eyeballing those two colors to cut the crease. All right, guys, so when cutting the crease, I always use a shade lighter, a lighter shade, because you really, oh wow, okay, because you really want the pigment to show up. And lighter shades will do that. I'm gonna make this a half crease. So sometimes when you use the method of just putting a little concealer on and then lifting your eyes up, it does get on your eyelashes, which does get on the other parts of the makeup. But no need to fear, because all you have to do is just go back into the shades that you used and blend it out. So that's what I'm gonna do after I cut the other crease. I just love to know you wanna spend time with me instead. Now you wanna come, now you wanna go. So like I said, you wanna go back with a smaller brush because you wanna get those pieces right there. So I'm just gonna tap Baja and take a little bit of Riff just to get that out of here. We don't need you today, sis, okay? All right, so now that that's all cleaned up, like I said, I was eyeing Stranded and Accelerate. Alright, so now that I have that down, this palette has a lot of shades. It has greens, purples, you know, there's a little cute blue at the bottom. So it just really has a lot of things that you can do. And you know, a lot of people get discouraged when they see palettes, you know, they don't just have neutrals and oh my god. And honestly, you don't really have to get discouraged about that, because there are a lot of things you can do. It's a lot of things you can do. So just wiping away the fallout. really. And I'm actually gonna set the rest of my face. I'm actually gonna set the rest of my face with my ColourPop Sheer Matte in the shade Dark. Never lies. There's nothing you can never hide. Already got the screenshot, so there is no need to deny. Alright guys, so that is the end of the look. Final thoughts. I love this palette. Period. Point blank. I love the palette. The palette definitely has some good colors that definitely show up. Like the shimmers, did not have a problem with them at all. If you want to, you can even use a lighter concealer just to make it pop up just a little bit more. But I mean, that's completely up to you. The mattes were a little difficult to get to show up a little bit. And for the kickback that I was getting, I'm just like, okay, where's the color? You know, where's it at? Is it here or not? Because I can't see it. So, but then again, I do not have a problem with kickback. The only thing is that if I'm gonna get kickback, I need to get pigment too, okay? But also, one of the cons is that there is kickback and there is fallout. I got a little bit. I had a little bit on my shirt. So, but I mean, for me, that's not necessarily a problem. I just really don't care about fallout. I mean, it can be some of the deciding factors for other people, but it's definitely not me. I care about pigment and whether or not the colors just stand out to me. So yeah, this is the end of this video. Yeah, see you guys later.